Well, hello and welcome to Butter Roll Boutique. I am Doretha, and today is Wednesday, October 19th, 2022. I am here today to share with you a few tools that you will need to start your crochet journey. The first thing you will need is a hook, and when choosing your hook, I basically say go with the one that feels good in your hands. Okay? I've been through several different hooks. This is a plastic one, which I don't like using, and it's also very small. I don't like using very small hooks, but especially when they don't have a good grip. It's too small for my hand, and it actually causes a lot of pain for me. This is a wooden one. So you can get hooks in wooden, bamboo, and different things. They tell me that this type of hook um, is good for people with arthritis, but once again, it hurts my hand when I use it. I can only crochet a few minutes with that. This is what I started with. This is called Boy, and this is just fine. Just get a big enough size. I started with this hook, but it does cause me pain now. But yeah, go to Walmart and get this. It works just fine. This is a hook that, and I think they call it resin. So you see, you get hooks made out of different things. This one's made out of resin. I told my daughter I wanted to try this hook, and she gifted me a Furls hook. I don't know, was it birthday, Mother's Day, or something. But anyway, I tried this one out, and I love it because I can crochet it's got a nice grip, and I can crochet for a long time with this without, the pain. And the only thing I don't like about this resin hook is that with my crochet style, I keep snagging my hook on the yarn. And it has nothing to do with the hook. It's just the way that I crochet. So get the hook that feels good to you. This hook I got from Hobby Lobby. I like it. It has a little built-up wood handle there. I like using this, but I can't crochet a long time with it. So there are a lot of choices of hooks with the built-up handle, or if you prefer just using the ones without the built-up handle, that's fine. Whatever feels good to you. Okay? So you're going to need a hook. You're also going to need a darning needle. These come different in different sizes and made out of different material. Some of them are plastic. Some of them are smaller, like this one. But they all have that big eye, so you can get your yarn through there. And we use this in crochet to weave in the ends that are left, so we won't have any ends left sticking out of our projects. Okay, so whatever you're making, be it amigurumi, clothing, or hats or whatever, always sew in your ends. Now this is a real big, it's called a doll needle or a dress, not a dress, upholstery needle, okay? And it has a big eye there. I use these in doll making. And this one came in a circular knitting machine set. It's plastic, so you see there are some plastic ones, but let me see, here's a smaller plastic one. Okay, they came in the set. But I like using the metal one with the little crook on the end to help me get under stitches. And I love using this one for doll making. So these are my two needles that I choose to use. And then of course you're going to need a pair of scissors. Doesn't matter. They could be nippers, anything to cut your yarn. Okay, and it's better if they're sharp because then you won't have a bunch of fraying going on when you make a cut. So a pair of scissors. And of course I always use the bigger ones because of the condition of I have fibromyalgia and degenerative arthritis. So I don't know which one is bothering me on which day, but I push through it. Okay, so the only other thing you're going to need when you learn to crochet is some yarn. And this is a brand that I started off using. I still use this brand a lot in doll making. I use it to make hats. I use a Red Heart Super Saver acrylic yarn for just about everything. I have used, and I still do use cotton yarn. Yarn comes in wool, alpaca, polyester, different things, t-shirt yarn. There are a lot of different types of yarn. But you choose your yarn, and on here it's going to tell you the brand and type of everything. It's going to tell you the yardage. This is 7 ounces, 198 grams. It's 364 yards, 333 meters. So it has all that information on it. And then as you go down, it's going to give you the size, the recommended size of hooks or knitting needles to use. And so this look like needles, so there's it recommends a 6mm needle if you're going to knit. Okay, and then you come on down, on down. I don't see the crochet hook size. Okay, it gives you some more information, and you're going around the label. It gives you the color, perfect pink. I've been using a lot of pink here lately. It gives you a suggestion as to how you can roll out your yarn. You can either roll it from the outside, or you can go on the inside and pull it out there. Oh, okay. On around it tells you the for medium, the size of the yarn. I use 4 medium weight yarn all the time. You can get yarn thinner than this, and you can get it thicker than that. So that would be another video that we'll look at. Okay, right here it recommends a 5.5mm hook. And so did I have a 5.5? This is a 5.75. So when I started crocheting, I was told, and I learned on one of the videos, or I was told that you can either go up a size or you can go down a size. It just depends on what you're trying to do. But the recommended size of crochet hook is a 5.5. So would I use this 5.75? Yes, I would. Depends on what I was trying to make. And over here it has needles, which are knitting needles, and it says 5mm is recommended. So I don't know what I was looking at earlier on the recommended. Then over here it has symbols to let you know whether or not you can wash the yarn, whether or not to use an iron, or it just gives you some care, whether or not to put it in a dryer. It gives you some care instructions. Then on over here, it tells you what the yarn is made out of. Down here, it says to machine, wash, and dry. But I don't do that. Some items I will put in the machine on gentle, but some items I will wash by hand. But putting it in the dryer, I never do that because I have done it, but I find that it peels the yarn. It get cotton balls all over the yarn. So I don't usually put my crochet items in the dryer. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. I'm going to stop right there because I have just shown you everything that you will need to start your crochet journey. Yarn, a hook, a needle, a pair of scissors, and I always have a pad and a pencil because in my past experiences, I have, like if I'm making baby booties, I've made one item and forget what I did to make the next item. So they will always come out different sizes. I do that for mittens. I do it for anything that I'm going to make two of, socks. I write down what I did so that I could do it again. So that's just a suggestion. You don't need this, but it's just something that I use. Okay. Well, I hope everything that I've done today and said has been in the perfect will of God. Thank you for coming and come back to see me. Bye.